Right. Okay, guys. So starting off right off the bat, all right, I want you to tell me what were your thoughts about Devin Vassell's performance this game, because I personally thought it was quite incredible. So we're gonna take a look at this press conference and see what he has to say. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment. So let's go ahead and listen to this, and no pre-watching, obviously. It just came out, and I was live streaming when it came out, so you guys know I didn't pre-watch. But yeah, let's go.
After all the work you put in, did you feel that you were primed to come out of the gate this strong?
First off, just want to give credit to my coaches, the training staff for helping me get back. Thank God for the surgery being 100%, me getting back. I was. It's been a long time. I haven't played in a long time. During the off season, I was kind of frustrated because at the end of the day, I just want to be out there with my teammates and play with them and have training camp and everything. But
okay, so let me go ahead and say this really quick. So first off, I love how he started off it not being about him, right? It was not about him at all. Like they say, hey, were you ready? Basically, that's the question. Were you ready to go out there? You thought that you would perform well, and he just immediately said, hey, thank you to the coaches, thank you to everyone that's helped me get to this point. And I love that humility from Devin. But also, I think it's important to keep in mind that you don't have that type of performance that he had first game back without being fully locked in. And he has been fully locked in every single game, communicating with his teammates, being very communicative. Communicative? Is that the word? That's not the word. Communicative? Is communicative a word? Chat, is communicative a word? Anyways, he's been very vocal. He's been great. And that comes from watching film, being a leader, and yeah, he was even running the offense many a times. Yes, okay, yeah, he was great. He was great. He was awesome.
I was able to get through it. Last week I was with G League, and shout out to them. They helped me get back in shape and everything. So,
communication activity, got it. Wait, communication activity, got it. Thank you.
It was good for me to be back out there. Good for me to be playing with some of these guys. But ultimately, I wanted to get that win, so I'm kind of upset about that right now.
Like after maybe I think you missed your first two shots, but it looked like you were in mid-court, maybe kind of talking to yourself. What were you telling yourself, or what were you feeling?
Just calm down. Those are two shots that I practiced over and over and over, and I think it wasn't even the shots. It was more that turnover that I threw to the corner. It was just let the game come to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've played basketball my whole life. Like it'll come back. So, these next couple of games is me just finding my rhythm. But at the end of the day, I don't want to stop the progress that we're making of me trying to find my rhythm to us not, getting wins and me stopping that and nothing like that. I want to be able to still flow in and help.
He said that like it's mutually exclusive. It is not you finding your rhythm. We will win games. All right. You take 20 shots. Don't worry about that. All right. He's basically saying, I don't want to stop what we got going on, and I don't want to be selfish. No. You be selfish. You're the team. You're our best scorer. You do it. 20 shots. Go for it. Go 1 for 20. Go 1 for 50. I do not care. You're our best shot of winning these games. Please, for the love of God, don't think for 1 second that you need to sit back and allow your team to. No, you just take over. Don't worry about it. All right. You take great shots. You're a great scorer. I'll live or die by Devin Vassell shooting. I do not care. I do not care. He's not a selfish player. He won't be a selfish player. If he doesn't have the shot, he'll pass it up. But I still say, dude, just take it. Don't worry about all of that. We don't have a lot going on right now anyways. Devin is so unselfish. Yeah, it's like a pro and a con with him. Do not worry about it, my guy. Yeah, do not worry about it, my guy. So.
The team can win, so.
Sorry, I missed that last part.
It was still flowing and help the team get wins. So,
How did people the space in you and Julian? How impactful can that be going on?
I did not hear the question.
Yeah, we can all shoot it. We're all unselfish. We're looking for each other. Man, this is my first game, and it felt great to be back out there. But I just got to get acquainted back playing with everybody. It's different. I'm playing with different. I haven't played with Steph. That's the first time we playing with Steph. CP. Harrison Barnes, like these are people. I didn't play training camp. I didn't do nothing. I didn't practice with them or nothing. So I think with any of those lineups, we'll find it through the season. What's our best lineup? What's our shooting lineup? What's our best defensive? We'll find it. We're still so many games in, but truthfully, I'm just glad that like I said, I'm back playing, and we're about to start trending in the right direction. I can tell you that. It's just wish we would have got this one.
And one thing he says, like, we'll eventually get there. And Wembanyama has talked about this a lot too. And I know a lot of people, especially last season, it's died down now. Or maybe I just blocked all these people off Twitter and I don't see them anymore. But I know there was quite a few Spurs fans last season that were complaining, saying they need to get it together right now. Everything needs to be right because Wemby is a younger guy. He's not going to be this patient. But it seems like our entire team has been quite patient. And Wemby has said, hey, you have 82 games to get this together. That's great in the NBA, so we have plenty of time to start, getting our act together. And that's true, though. In the NBA, you can go 0 for 20 and still end up making the playoffs. It's going to be tough, but you could. You can go on a stretch and just, play incredible. So it's very possible in the NBA with the sheer amount of games that you have that can happen. So you love to see it. You love to see it, and you love to hear it from them. And you know what else is great? Not only our team, our young guys, they're great as far as communicating, they're great as far as leaders. But you know what else is great, guys? What else is great is today's sponsor. Just really quick, BetUS. Go check out BetUS if you guys are interested at all. You can use the promo code YouTube150. YouTube150 and receive 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% bonus on your second and third deposits up to $2,000. Right here, what I'm looking at is NBA championship winner. So if you want to bet on the Spurs, don't do this. Don't bet on the Spurs. It's going to be very appealing. What is this? No, I don't want to chat. It's going to be very appealing, but yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. They do not have us winning whatsoever. So don't do it. But if you were just curious, $10, right? I'll put $10 on it. I'll put $10 on my Spurs. $2,000. You'll win $2,000 off of $10 if the Spurs win. They're not. Do one that makes a little bit more sense. All right. Be smart about it. Maybe the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Do that one. But if you guys are interested at all, head on over to BetUS. Good stuff. YouTube 150 is the promo code. All right. I already lost you, Devin. Here he is.
Stefan's in there at the end with you. What do you think about him?
I mean, it's huge. I think we had a little shoot and low towards the end, and then he gets that backdoor cut, kind of opens it back up. He got a dunk. He's playing confident. He's playing aggressive. I keep telling him, I see you in the gym all the time. Don't shy away from shooting the shot. Don't shy away from being yourself.
We talking about Castle, right? I think we're talking about Castle.
Just embrace the moment. Embrace the fact that you're here, and he is. So I'm gonna keep giving him confidence. As soon as I checked in, he's telling me Dev, don't worry about a miss. Don't worry. We're trying to instill that into each other, and that's what makes each other. We're gonna make each other better. We'll make each other great. But shout out to him because he played his butt off today.
It felt like you and.
I haven't heard one. Which okay. This is probably gonna be a silly comment because you're not gonna hear a lot of negative things, but I haven't heard anything negative out of the camp about Castle whatsoever. Nothing. Every single person that's talked about him, it's been high praise. It really is giving me the vibes of when Kawhi Leonard was here, where Popovich just loved his demeanor, loved the way that he worked, loved everything about him. Players would talk about him. They wouldn't really criticize too much. They'll say, yeah, he's really good. Young, really good though. So yeah, I don't know. I get the same vibe here where it's been nonstop praise. Now, like I said, you're not going to hear a lot of things that's negative, especially coming out of the Spurs camp, but you will at least hear something that's like, hey, yeah, of course, he's just still learning. He's still young. You'll hear something like that, but we haven't heard anything like that. It's been nonstop. He's incredible. And that's really good.
Vic, toward the end of last season, we're really starting to get into a rhythm in the pick and roll.
Yeah.
Have you felt in this sort of short time that you've been able to prepare, getting back into it, do you feel like you're starting to pick things up where you left off?
We will, 100%. Just give me a little bit of time for us to sit here and talk about stuff.
Castle and Devin look like brothers. They don't look anything alike, but yeah, the hair is obviously.
We'll talk about the game later. We'll talk about stuff that I've seen. He'll talk about stuff that we've seen. And I think there was a couple of times where I had a matchup to where I could attack, and there was a couple of times where he had a matchup where he could attack. We'll get that two-man game going. We'll get back rolling. First one, we got the first one out of the way, so we'll be all right.
We're going to get that two-man game going. Guys, we are so back. Not really. We're not back yet. We're not back yet. We're not back yet. It's going to really suck because it's going to be a while before we see Jeremy Sohan again, and we really need him. So that's gonna be tough. So it's gonna we should get a lot of crazy Devin Vassell performances to get these W's.
How does the foot feel?
Fantastic. I'm ready to play right now. Let's keep playing.
What was it like being out there with, you've already talked about with Stefan, but what was it like being out there with CP3?
I mean, it was huge. He was telling me, kind of where to go, where to put my spots at, who to attack. Defensively, I hear him anchoring everything. So he's just going to be a huge voice, a huge leader. I'm stepping into a big leadership role, but I mean, his career, what he's done, he's established. He's a Hall of Famer, and at the end of the day, I just want to learn.
Dude, even our own crowd chants Wemby sucks. Now it's so sad. There's no way. There's no way. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. I feel like that would have been all over Twitter. ESPN would have picked that up. There's no way. There's no way our crowd is chanting Wemby sucks. Stop it.
Grow from him, so I'm gonna be a sponge this whole season. I'm gonna talk to him as soon as we're done with
I was there. They didn't chant that. Yeah, obviously. That's silly.
this. Trust me, I got some people to talk to, so we're good.
Is there a timetable to get you back in the starting lineup?
Yes, when Wemby turned it over, an offensive foul on Clarkson. Are you sure you weren't the one saying Wemby sucks? Like, were you the only one saying Wemby sucks? You were probably the one that said Wemby sucks. There's no way, dude. There's no way.
Coach's question, I don't know. If I could play.
Now the language is changing a little bit. It was short, but I think I heard it. You thought you heard it. They didn't do that, man. They didn't do that. Were you watching it on TV? It was probably refs suck. That was 100% refs you suck. Yeah. It was probably refs suck. No Spurs crowd is going to do that. Not even an away crowd would say Wemby sucks. Chant Wemby sucks. They wouldn't do that.
37
They don't hate him enough.
minutes right now we play, but you know how that goes.
What was the best part about being able to come back today?
Oh, that's Carolina. She said, what was the best part about coming back today?
It's the energy, man. I mean, me being it, this is all I want to do is play basketball. So for me to come out here, the fans, we have the best fans in the world. The ovation that they gave me when I first checked back into the game and everything, it's just so much love. I truly appreciate it to the fans, but just excited. I'm excited to get this thing back rolling. Like I said, over and over, I wish we'd have got that dub today, but we got another game on Monday versus Sac, so let's get that one.
Thanks, Ed.
Good stuff. Man, Devin Vassell speaks so fast. I never have to speed up any of his interviews. Love to hear it, though. I think that's some good news. That he's just comfortable, and it sounds like he wants that two-man game with Steph Castle, and yeah. We should see something special. We should see some pretty special performances between those two. And, I honestly do. I know Devin Vassell is one player, and it's going to be a lot on his plate, trying to help us get these W's. But I truly do believe having him is going to make a lot of difference, right? I think Chris Paul's job is going to be even easier. Castle's job is going to be easier because keep in mind, Devin Vassell, which I hate to say this, but it's true. I think Devin Vassell's runs the offense, maybe the third best on the team behind Chris Paul, Trey Jones, and I would say Devin Vassell, and then probably Castle. But he plays the offense even better than Wesley. So if you want to just see it as an upgrade from Wesley running the offense right now, I think that's a huge upgrade. I misheard. Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. Don't ban me. I'm not gonna ban you. I was just like, there's no way the crowd chanted that. They wouldn't have done that. I'm pretty sure last time Dev played the Kings, he dropped 36, if I can remember correctly. Let's check on it. Devin Vassell versus Kings. I'm sure StatMuse has it. All right. Last game he played them was in March. And yeah, 30 points. He had 30 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. He absolutely went off with 61% field goal percentage. My God. And then the game prior to that was 32 points, 7 assists. This is what I'm talking about. He can run the offense. 7 assists on 72 field goal percentage. I don't remember that. Only 4 free throws. True shooting percentage was 76%. Oh, I'm sorry. No, was 79%. Oh, only took 5 free throws. Okay, only took 5 free throws. What? I don't remember this. I want Devin to take 15 to 20 shots per game. And in these 2 games, I mean, even the game before that, he went off. Oh, that was 2022, though. Wow. Can Wemby take 20 shots too? If they're good shots. I don't want half of them to be threes. I saw someone in the chat also bring this up as well, and I agree a lot. And it was we're really missing that mid-range shot. And yeah, we have not attacked the mid-range well enough. And having Devin Vassell, it's going to add another dimension to our game for sure. Castle 100% needs to remain a starter. Yeah, for sure, dude. Chris Paul, Steph Castle, Devin, Jeremy, Vic. Devin has the length to play small forward. With Steph and Jeremy, it won't matter because they can all guard wings. I would actually put Steph at small forward and keep Devin at shooting guard. I prefer Steph at small forward. I could be off base on this, but he can. I think that he's more versatility. He has more versatility in what position he can play than Devin. So I would plug him in as small forward. I also think he's a little stronger than Devin. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I definitely agree with you though. I think at this point, start him, and hopefully Pop can come back. And if Castle's already in starting lineup and the Spurs are successful, when Pop comes back, he's not gonna change that. He's not going to change nothing up. He's going to respect it. He'll respect it. I could see him at small forward too, but only this year. In the future, he's our shooting guard or point guard. Oh, Castle? In the future, yeah, he's going to be our point guard. But you're going to be able to always plug him in any position. Like, he'll always be that type of player. So he'll run the offense often, but, I mean, you could very well put him in the small forward spot whenever. It doesn't really matter. He's good enough defensively and defends 1 through 4. I wouldn't say he defends 1 through 4. Castle has more defensive versatility than Devin. Oh yeah, for sure. But he can't defend 4. He can defend power forwards. But then again, he hasn't really had to defend like a true power forward. In today's NBA, I mean, who plays the 4 sometimes are small forwards. So yeah, you have to switch him because we'll get flag in at small forward. Dude, that would be nice. Small ball power forwards these days. That's true. I really miss our GOAT Sohan. I miss our GOAT Sohan too. I miss our GOAT Sohan and I miss our GOAT Pop. A lot of people agree with you. Let me show you. You don't believe me when I say a lot of people agree with you. No, it's actually not as many likes as I thought. I posted this. I said I need my GOATs back. 576 likes. Spurs fans agree. Small percentage of us agree, I guess. If Giannis wants out in Milwaukee, should we trade for him? No. No telling what that would take, man. I wouldn't do it. I love Giannis, but I wouldn't do it. We're trying to create a dynasty here, not just a few years of success. Anyways, let's get out of here. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment.